Hi my dear fellow engineers. In this video, which is my first English video, I'm gonna talk about quality management systems. What is it, why do we need it, and how it can help businesses and companies. Not to mention, I will provide Persian subtitle as well for those of you who are native Persian or Farsi speakers. Let's get into it. First question, why do we need a quality management system? Have you ever been to a coffee shop or restaurant and you realize that their quality is changing over time? Sometimes the coffee is very hot, sometimes the coffee is very cold, or maybe the food is great, another day the food is not great. And when you use a diagram to plot this data, to demonstrate this data on a chart, you realize that it is going up and down. They don't have a steady level of quality or accepted quality level. This is the first touch point of a business and a quality management system. By hiring an industrial engineer, good consultants, they can implement a quality management system in their processes so that the quality, the temperature of the coffee, the temperature of the soup, for example, will be steady over time, and an accepted quality level will occur over time, often and often and often. So when you go to a restaurant or a coffee shop, you realize that this coffee is the same as the yesterday and is as good as the yesterday. This is very important for every business to achieve a good level of customer satisfaction. Let me ask you another question. Imagine you are a manager, a CEO of the company, and you do not have any kind of documents regarding your processes, regarding your procedures, your instructions. Suddenly, one of your personnel, your staff, come to you and say, "Hi boss, I want to quit my job." That person has a vast knowledge of your company, of your processes, of your procedures. A lot of time and effort has been used by the company, by the personnel, to train this guy. Now he or she wants to quit your company. Well, in this area, a quality management system, if was implemented correctly, your processes, your procedures, the knowledge in your company was documented and stored on digital or hard copies, would be available everywhere. And if a personnel come to you and say, I want to quit, you do not worry about the lost knowledge in your company, in your organization. The next day another person comes for recruitment in HR, and you hand him the documentation, the processes, the procedures that your company is doing in order to achieve a goal. You give the knowledge to the next person in order to continue the chain of your workforce, your company, and stop the interruptions due to lack of knowledge. Last but not least, if you're in a company and you have a high role, high ranking job, for example, you're an executive and you want to measure the performance of every actions in your company. You want to know what is the efficiency rate of current state, and what actions do we have to take in order to go to better positions, in order to improve ourselves, our processes. Let's consider that restaurant example again. If we consider how a sandwich is being made and what processes, what steps needs to be taken in order to give the end customer the sandwich, and we draw these processes using BPMN based softwares like Visio or Visage or I don't know, anything you might use, we can identify those bottlenecks, those steps that are not necessary, that can be improved, those steps that contributes most to the customers, those steps that may waste time of the staff. We can identify and categorize each processes and activities in order to further improve the system, in order to debug our system, find out where we are not doing well. After that, we can use improvement-based methodologies like Six Sigma, like PDCA, in order to improve the system, improve the customer satisfaction rate, for example, improve the profit that we are generating in our company, in our restaurants, and we can do a lot of things with that map or chart of the processes. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was my first video. I apologize if my English is broken. Let me know if you like to continue in this format or you like the previous format. Thank you. Be optimal and stay optimized.